Hi, welcome back to my channel. This book review here is for The Last Summer in Ireland. Now, this is a very, very emotional women's fiction story by Noelle Harrison. And we have a young girl named Iris. She's 18 years old. Her mother has suddenly died. And Iris wants to learn more about her mother's life. She knows that her mother has a sister named Maeve in Ireland. Iris has never been there. Her mother was estranged from her family for a long, long time. So long, in fact, that Iris never even met her Aunt Maeve. Okay? So she travels to Ireland, and her aunt and uncle are receptive of her visit. But one thing that happens is that everybody that takes a look at Iris takes a second look, or they stare a little bit too long. Why is that? Well, Iris's mother Aisling and her aunt Maeve had a sister named Noelle. Iris never knew anything about Noelle. Well, Iris finds something that tells about secrets and lies that had been held for decades. How does Iris get a clue about these secrets and lies that have been held tight for decades? Well, she finds, I think it was a journal, but she finds something in her aunt's house that tells her a little bit about Noelle. So as we start to unravel what's going on, you have difficult characters. Maeve is receptive to Iris's visit, but she is as cold. Sorry about that. She is as cold as a character can be, especially a female relative, an aunt. She's very cold. Then Iris's Iris's uncle, or Maeve's husband, he has a drinking problem. And then all the while, we try to find out what happened to Noelle. What happened to her? And we find out that whatever it was that happened to her happened 20 years previously. So there you have it. You have Maeve, Noelle, and Aisling. 20 years ago, something happened to Noelle. Now in present day, Iris wants answers. And remember, these answers that Iris wants play into the fact that when people take a look at her, they see something that is shocking to them. And what we have here is a beautiful story because Iris is digging into her roots. But it's also a sad and emotional story because of the way Maeve is and because of what happened to Noelle. And the story is, as you follow, you're going to find 4 perspectives. So you have different chapters that relate Noelle when she was younger, or Iris, or Maeve, or Aisling. You have all of these characters. And what you have here is there was something that pulled the sisters together when they were younger, but ripped them apart at some point. So as you read in this book, you want to know what it was, what the thread was that severed between the sisters, and how it all comes together. Yeah, how it all comes together. It's a very, very, very good book. I would probably say 4 stars, no more than 4 stars. And I say that because, well, I don't want to say why, but let's just say that as the story evolves and we see the actions of a couple of the characters, you don't really like them. But what's more than that is there's a sharp right shift to this story that plays into those secrets and lies that have been held for decades. And that's the only reason I'm dropping it to start, because it's when you're reading it, I think if you're like me, you might be caught by surprise. But it doesn't mean it's a bad story, because 4 stars is a great rating. So I'm very, very happy to give it 4 stars. And what I did like about this story is it was very, okay, think of the word folklore. Think of reading this book and you're reading about old history, Irish history. That's what made this book definitely get 4 stars. So it's a very readable book, very, very readable book. And we do find out why Iris's mother Aisling left Ireland, why Iris never met her relatives in Ireland, and what happened to Noelle 20 years previously. And then the last facet is that shift in the story to bring everything together. And that's what worked. That shift in that story, it took all those loose ends like pieces of a puzzle, and everything did come together in the end. So that is my book review for The Last Summer in Ireland by Noelle Harrison, and it comes out I think October 3rd. Yeah, so this book review won't go up for about a week, but it'll be up soon and you'll see it and hopefully you'll get it. You can get it at your Kindle store for $3.99, but as always, I let you know you can also get it on Kindle Unlimited. But if you really want to help the author, then go ahead and purchase this book because I think you might enjoy it. So, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.